My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the bookie killer. Sitting here with my ride-along host, the Paparazzi. What's going on, brother?
Well, I wasn't sure you were going to return from Jamaica.
Jamaica, man. Yeah, no, I had a blast out there. I didn't think I was going to return either, but you got to get back on the grind, brother.
I mean, the clients are probably very happy that you returned, that's for sure.
You know, that is the very first time that I've taken 14 days where I haven't talked to nobody in probably 20 years.
I think you deserve that.
Yeah, I did, but it was very hard for me to do. But if you're going to go to one place where you can absolutely relax, it's definitely Jamaica.
Now, out of all the exotic spots you've been, Jamaica would definitely be up at the top of the board?
As far as relaxation and the water, how warm it is and how clear it is. We stayed up at the Excellence at Oyster Bay. So it's a secluded area. You don't have the panhandlers coming up. I mean, one thing about Jamaica, you guys better understand, as soon as you get off the plane, soon as you get to your resort, hey, man, you need marijuana, because marijuana is legal now.
Right.
So they don't have, like when I went there 10 years ago, they had the stress kind of weed. No, I got Purple Kush, Tangerine, was smoking the best marijuana. But as soon as my wife pulled up to the hotel, you need cocaine, you need pills. They had every fucking drug you could imagine right there available for you.
And now, how was the food over there?
Food was fucking absolutely great. You know what I mean? Like I said, you guys ever go to Jamaica? Excellence at Oyster Bay is the place to go for sure.
Well, Paparazzi didn't have quite the good luck that you had. Me, unfortunately, I got my cast taken off Monday. 2 hours later, fell, hit the bathtub, have to have arm surgery again next week.
You told me, you got to be locked up in a padded room for about 30 days. Guys, this motherfucker breaks his elbow, takes his dog on an innocent walk, ends up breaking your elbow in pieces. You got some pins, some screws, and everything in there, right?
Yep.
All right, so what does he do? 2 weeks later?
5 weeks later.
5 weeks later, right when it's healing, you get your cast off.
Yes.
He falls in the bathtub, hits it in the exact same spot, and breaks it again, bro. I don't know what to tell you, but your luck, you definitely might need to stay away from me, bro.
I just need your games. That'll at least keep me
Oh,
safe.
my God. Anyway, guys, February 16th, podcast number 398. Only 2 away for that 400th episode.
It's a miracle, but something really a blessing that we've been able to do almost 400 of these.
Well, since I've got back off my ass and stopped being lazy, you see our socials is exploding. You know what I mean? I got lazy for a couple years there, but we're back at it. Like I said, man, there's so many fraudulent, fake, wannabe sports consultants and handicappers. I feel like it's my duty to, tell people what's right from wrong, show them how to do it the right way, and let them know that there's a real motherfucker out there that cares about you and wants you to make money.
Well, out of all the fakes, nobody has been able to do 400 podcasts on a weekly basis, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a fact. Anyway, we got a great show for you guys today, sponsored by our boys over there at the Money Team. Super Bowl in Las Vegas, without any shadow of a doubt, set betting records. More than $186 million was bet on the game, the most ever. The state's 182 sports books squeaked out 6.8 million win on the game.
Yeah, and it was the most viewed Super Bowl in history, too. Most viewed anything on TV ever.
Well, that's why I'm saying, born and raised out here in Las Vegas, you couldn't love it more than that. I tell you that right now. But anyway, guys, a successful Super Bowl. During the game, all the fans were safe. All the players were safe. Everybody had a great time. Biggest venue Las Vegas has ever had. What a fucking success. We are officially a major sports town.
I think they'll be having the Super Bowl back here real soon, from everything from celebrities to the commissioner. Everybody said it was the event of a lifetime.
Now, let me ask you this, and you better think about it before you answer, and I'm going to ask you guys this as well. Do you think Vegas will have a Super Bowl or a World Series first back here in Las Vegas?
Super Bowl.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't know, buddy. You got to know they're already planning for them Las Vegas A's next year. It's probably going to be at least maybe 4 years, 5 years before it comes back here to Vegas?
Well, you figure there's only 6 or 7 cities that could probably host the Super Bowl, and I don't think any of them can compare to what Vegas has. So I think they're all going to want them to come back to Vegas soon.
Well, I tell you what, within 5 years, we're going to have a fucking NBA championship. We already have the final. We already got all sorts of college basketball tournaments played out here.
Yep.
You're going to have the fucking Super Bowl, and you're also going to have the World Series. Las Vegas is booming in the sports industry.
It's a sports mecca.
Which means sports betting is even bigger. And that's the whole reason why we do this show, is to help you guys make money and show you how to make a second income betting sports.
Well, how to get a hold of us, that's pretty easy. All you have to do is call us at 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put in your phone number on our website, and you will definitely get back to them with a free pick.
Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at VIP Sports LV. Our TikTok is Steve Stevens Official. I just started TikTok a couple months ago. It's been exploding, doing their things. A lot of smaller guys on TikTok, guys that don't bet that much money, but we got to help the smaller guys too.
Yeah, you can teach them how to win.
No doubt about it. Guys, we will not DM you about contests or promotions. So if you get contacted by an account with my picture that says they're me, make sure you look at that blue check mark. Make sure you do your research. Make sure it's my page. A lot of fraudulent wannabe motherfuckers out there right now.
Yes, there are.
Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to your podcast at. Click the bell on YouTube to receive notifications on all the videos we post. We greatly appreciate your thumbs up and read all of your comments. I do want to give a shout out and a thanks to all of our active and retired U.S. military. Because of you guys fighting for our country, supporting us, allows me to have a beautiful life. And for that, I thank you. Any retired or active military, DM me. I got a free pick for you any day of the fucking week.
That's money in the bank.
Now, you want to talk about what happened in Kansas City?
Well, yeah. Authorities in Kansas City said on Thursday that the shooting that left one person dead and 22 injured at the Chiefs Super Bowl celebration appeared to have stemmed from a dispute among several people, meaning that this was not a terrorist act. Police Chief Stanley Graves said...
Yeah, a bunch of drunk-ass fucking people.
Yeah. Police Chief Stanley Graves said Thursday that the total number of victims is 23, including Lisa Lopez-Galvan, who was killed in the shooting. Graves said that the 22 people injured in the shooting ranged from between the ages of 8 and 47 years of age, and that half the injured were under the age of 16. St. Luke's Hospital spokesman Emily Hornberg said, one gunshot victim at the hospital remains in critical condition. 4 people who suffered injuries while fleeing the aftermath of the shooting were treated and released.
We got to get you some voice exercises.
Yeah.
20 dwarfs took turns doing handstands on the carpet. You're a little off today, Poppy.
It's the little broken arm.
Well, it's the broken arm. It's all right. You should have popped a Percocet and came out here and performed like a motherfucking champion.
I should have. You're right.
Oh, my goodness.
100% you're right.
It's all good, though. I mean, at the end of the day, we want to make sure, this situation right here, anytime kids are involved, just makes me absolutely sick to my fucking stomach.
I mean, I can remember growing up in Detroit when the Pistons won in 89, 90, 90, 91.
Parades are crazy.
I mean, parades, but you had no fear that you were going to go to the parade and there was going to be a shooting.
No.
What in the world as we come to as a society?
It is what it is. It ain't going to change. All you got to do is look for your escape route. Make sure you take precaution everywhere you go from the day you step out your fucking door.
Yeah.
Been telling my kids that for years. Look at your surroundings, evaluate it, and look for a way out. Anytime you go to a party, anywhere.
It's
the first thing that
advice.
no doubt about it. Anyway, the Super Bowl was great. As you've seen on a couple of my videos, I said there was no way the Chiefs would win that Super Bowl due to the money and all the type of stuff. But to my credibility, when I did that interview and said that was well before the Taylor Swift situation.
Yes.
So as time went on, Taylor Swift is the biggest ambassador, endorser the NFL could have ever fucking had, and they would have been nuts, fucking insane, not to promote that and give them the Super Bowl. I'm not saying they handed them the Super Bowl. The Niners lost that Super Bowl. You don't give Mahomes the ball at the end of the game.
No.
Real fucking simple. He is the new Tom Brady. He's not the new Tom Brady. He's Mahomes. And he's a fucking beast. And the dude is the best quarterback in the game right now and on point to be of all time.
Now, did you enjoy the game? The game went overtime and everything?
Yeah, well, I wanted a little bit of overtime. Like I said, we wanted those Niners to get it in. But what I've made very clear for several years, which you already know, I don't bet the Super Bowl.
No, day for amateurs.
You know what I mean? You didn't call my office and get a personal play and get a fucking Super Bowl pick. I can tell you that right now. So it's a day for amateurs. Glad everybody had fun. The town was great. Las Vegas news, Mayor Carolyn Goodman isn't exactly extending a warm welcome to the Oakland Athletics, who plan to build a $1.5 billion stadium in our city. Goodman said the team stadium's plans does not make sense and that the A's ownership should go back to the drawing board and pitch a new plan in the Bay Area. The A's ballpark is planned for a 9-acre parcel on the Las Vegas Strip, and Mayor Goodman says the congestion makes the site less attractive than a larger site in North Las Vegas, which she proposed. However, the mayor and the city do not have jurisdiction over the Strip, which falls under the oversight of Clark County. Thank God. Carolyn Goodmans, I love you guys more than anything in the world, but you need to slow the fuck down.
Yeah.
Okay? You have no control over the Strip, and you keep pushing them back, telling them to go to Oakland. They could easily do that. We need this baseball team more than you have any idea. And as smart as you are and sharp as you are, your family, your kids, I love the Goodman family, just so you know. They are Las Vegas.
Right.
Love everything about them. Shout out to my boy Ross out there, the pops, the mom. I mean, they're just great people and know their shit. However, let's get the A's, let them build on the Strip, and get it done. Who gives a fuck about the congestion?
Yeah, we don't need to be sabotaging anything. Let's get this team here.
Yeah, 100%. 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend this weekend in good old Indianapolis.
Yeah.
God, that's going to be a shithole of an All-Star game. Listen.
You think?
Well, you seen what happened when the All-Star game was out here in Las Vegas. Bunch of pimps, hoes, the town was packed. Nobody tipped. None of the workers made any money. None of the Uber drivers made money. For the town of Las Vegas, the All-Star game was a fucking disgrace.
Now,
I don't think we'll ever want to host one ever again.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Back then, it was pre-sports to being here in Las Vegas. Now that Las Vegas is kind of a sports
It's the
mecca.
it's a certain amount of people that come out for the All-Star games, brother.
Right.
It's not bringing out big money.
Do you think it would still be the same way?
In Las Vegas, yeah, the All-Star game, yeah, you're not bringing out big gamblers. You're not bringing out the Cowboys in town and everybody like you normally should. So it's just, I'm not saying it's a bad type of people, but, you know, I only go over the numbers of the economics from our state. They didn't get any tips. The casinos made no money. So for us, we don't need your All-Star game. And I can imagine in Indianapolis, you guys get ready to make no money and not make too much sense at all. They're going to have to get the All-Star game popping, probably just do it in L.A. every year, make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
But does the All-Star game excite you?
Not like it used to. When I was a younger kid and stuff, and you saw Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, yes. But as
Well, what about Dominique Wilkins and Spud Webb? I mean,
no, I remember watching those slam dunk contests religiously when I was young. But no, it doesn't have the same prestige or like it used to me, though.
All right. Well, we got a lot of shit that we're talking about. Obviously, these people are watching our show because they want some information. They want those Golden Nuggets, what's hot, who's not. But let's just clear this up quick. Steph Curry and Sabrina will complete a special long-distance shoot. I don't give a fuck what he's doing. Steph, I love you, but I don't care about your shootout or your WNBA.
It's the top NBA shooter versus the top WNBA shooter. But Steph Curry's going to beat the shit out of him.
Who fucking cares? Quick NBA. If you've been betting on the Cleveland Cavaliers money line, you've been getting paid because Cleveland is 18-2 in their last 20 games. The Cavs have won 7 straight, and they are now in second place in the East. The Cavs are 10-3 against the spread in the last 13 games.
I hope these guys wrote that down.
So, I mean, if you're betting NBA at all, it better be the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers. That's all I can tell you.
Sir.
Quick NBA nugget to remember for after the All-Star break. You guys ready to go? Chicago Bulls 16-4 to the over in non-conference games. Portland Trailblazers 13-3 to the under in non-conference games. Minnesota and Denver are a great option when betting the total in divisional games. These Western Conference powers are combined 15-2 to the under in a divisional game this season.
I hope everybody has their pens out because this is the stuff you're looking for.
Guys, NBA right now, you guys are betting your favorites, your teams, and this, that, and the other. You're betting the Bucks, you're betting the Lakers. Guys, we're showing you how to get real fucking money here. One thing about the VIP Sports Podcast, it's a spinoff of my show, Money Talks. Our job is to show you how to be better sports bettors, how to show you how to beat the fucking bookie, and show you the formula for success, which is money management and discipline. One game a day, not every day, and the same amount of money on every game. Anybody that gives you 5 games a day, 30 games a week, you better tie your shoelaces as fast as you can and run the other way because you're about to get fucking buried.
I think that's the biggest thing that people don't take in that you tell them. Money management and discipline. 1 game a day, not every day the same amount. If people would follow that rule, they'd see right away how much better a sports bettor they would be. You've been preaching.
Well, anybody that tells me that they bet 30 games a day, number one, and you have no clue what the fuck you're doing, number one. 30 games a day, 30 games a week, you have no chance of fucking making money. You're betting too many games, and you should be betting less games for more money.
Right.
Real fucking simple. College basketball segment. Iowa City, Iowa. Caitlin Clark has filled arenas all season and packed house in Iowa City. Thursday got to see the home state hero make sports history. The Iowa Hawkeyes guard broke the NCAA women's basketball career scoring record, delighting the crowd at Carver Hawkeye Arena.
Yes, she beat the record from Las Vegas Aces, Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum had that record before.
She took the record from one of our homegirls over here at the Aces.
She did.
Well, congratulations to you. That's hard work and dedication, and go get that fucking money. I love it. College basketball, guys, games against the spread. College basketball against the spread. This is what you really need right here if you want to make money. Top home favorites against the spread, guys. Minnesota, 10-1 against the spread at home. Favorites and 20-3 against the spread overall. These are favorites and 20-3 against the spread overall. Iowa State, 11-2 against the spread as home favorites. Troy, 9-1 against the spread as home favorites. Tulsa, 8-1 against the spread as home favorites. Morehead State, everybody could use a little bit more head, huh?
I agree.
Morehead State, 7-1 against the spread at home as favorites. Indiana State, Larry Bird's college, 9-2 against the spread as home favorites.
They just entered the top 25. Indiana State is definitely a team you guys want to watch going into the tournament.
These are teams to fade as home favorites. These are teams you bet against when they're at home. UCLA, 1-8 against the spread as a home favorite. New Hampshire, 1-7 against the spread as a home favorite. Memphis, Penny Hardaway is the coach, 2-10 against the spread as home favorites. But Memphis is an impressive 4-0 straight up against ranked opponents.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want from me? All you got to do is watch my podcast if you want to get fucking paid. Now, these are teams to fade versus ranked opponents. Teams you bet against when they're playing ranked opponents. Xavier and Georgetown are a combined 0-11 straight up against ranked opponents.
So for me, I'd be looking this week or weekend to see if Xavier or Georgetown.
I just gave you an 0-11 stat to fade. That's
Correct.
11-0.
Correct. You just
There's
look at
not
those
one
two teams.
person listening to this podcast that's 11-0 in their last 11 games.
No, they're not.
All right, guys. Top teams against the spread in conference games. Wisconsin, Green Bay, an incredible 14-2 in conference play. South Florida, unfucking believable this year in conference play, 9-0 in conference play.
Notice what you didn't have. You didn't have the North Carolinas, the UConns, the Villanovas there. You had other teams that were making you money.
You see Purdue anywhere here?
No Kentucky. No.
I'm just telling you guys want to be composed sports bettors and have an honest chance at win. College basketball is where it's at. Last but not least, top road dogs. These are the teams that you take on the road as an underdog. Lehigh and Niagara are combined 16-2 against the spread as road underdogs. Guys, this is some serious shit I'm giving you here. Texas A&M, CC, 7-1 against the spread as a road dog. Georgia Bulldogs, 6-1 against the spread as a road underdog.
Heavy stuff.
Here, I'm going to give you two top teams against ranked opponents. Top two teams against ranked opponents. Marquette, 5-0 versus ranked opponents. Georgia Tech, 4-0 against ranked opponents. What else do you guys want me to fucking do here? Guys, do you see how if you're dealing with a real sports consultant, the information that you get? Men lie, women lie, results don't. Guys, these are games against the spread. That's what you're betting on when you actually bet your hard-earned money against the spread. You bet the favorite, the underdog, the over, or the under. I just gave you about 90% of current winners on how you get your fucking money.
Correct.
I see why people get pissed.
For free.
I see why people get pissed off when I missed the last 2 weeks podcast. I'd be mad as fuck too.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, I got your back, guys. Don't worry about that. You want to talk about golf and Tiger Woods?
Yeah, well, Tiger Woods is making his 2024 season debut and his first start in an official PGA Tour event since the Masters in April. He said he was suffering back spasms during the last few holes at Rivera Country Club. Tiger shot a 72 in the first round of the Genesis Invitational, and he's tied for 56. Woods, 48 now, had fusion surgery in April 19th to address post-traumatic arthritis he suffered in a car wreck not far from Riviera Country Club in February of 2021.
Yeah, that's when he broke up that fucking Lexus Jeep or whatever, flipped it on the side of the road, was all fucked up. They thought it was like, if I don't mistake, me and you had a little thing you lost there. Said he'd never play again.
I did say that. I said, though, he would never, ever be back to the...
no, you lost. You said he'd never be back on the tour. You lost that bet.
That's right. He's not really back to the tour like the old Tiger, though.
It doesn't. But did you lose the bet?
I did lose the bet.
All right, that's all that matters. NHL hockey, second half of the season. Guys, I've been preaching, and to all my guys that are signed up with me that are on personal plays, I don't promote hockey much, but it's how I get stupid money. Can you bet $200,000 a game or $100,000 a game on hockey? No. But 20, 30, 40, 50, you can make some serious fucking money betting hockey, guys. In the Eastern Conference, Florida Panthers have won 4 straight games and have the best record in the East. Also in the East, Boston has the second best record. New York Rangers have won 5 straight games. They have the third best record in the Eastern Conference. Who do you think comes out of there ahead of that conference? I'll answer it for you. Florida all day.
Okay.
In the Western Conference Central Division, the Stars, the Avalanche, and the Jets are all within a few points of first place. And in the Pacific Division, you already know what time it is. Knights are in second place and trail the Canucks by 10 points. Vancouver has the best record in the entire NHL. And the Knights haven't been playing the way they're supposed to be playing either. I mean,
no, and the Knights have had a lot of injuries.
Correct.
So they've had some excuses as well.
Yeah, you motherfuckers be ready for they're looking to go back-to-back on these fools.
Yeah, I don't think the Knights would mind being a little bit of an underdog role. They don't have to be the favorite going into the playoffs or anything. I think they're in a good spot.
I forgot. We're talking about Super Bowls, World Series, NBA championships.
Yeah, we're the champions.
How do we forget NHL Stanley motherfucking Cup that was already here?
Because it just goes by like that.
It's just amazing what a superior sports town we've turned into. NHL Golden Nuggets, guys, remember, for the second half of the season, this is what you're going to need to do. Best team to fade on the puck line is the New Jersey Devils at home. Devils are 4-22 on the puck line at home.
Got beat last night at home as well.
4-22. Could you use a solid 18 units?
I could.
Philly is the best team to bet on the puck line on the road. Flyers are remarkable 22-4 against the spread on the road. You got to take Philly on the road.
Yes, you do.
Colorado Avalanche have the best straight-up record at home in the NHL. Avalanche are 20-5 on the money line at home, and the Golden Knights are 19-6 on the money line at home.
2 winning teams right there.
Dallas Stars are the best team to bet to the over at home. Stars are 21-6 to the over at home. Golden Knights 5-0 to the over in the first period in their last 5 games. Why did I just give that out?
I don't know.
So guys,
first period.
back to my point, what I was just telling you guys with what we do, I would have killed my guy for putting this on here because I sell this for huge money. Golden Knights 5-0 to the over in the first period in the last 5 games. Been on every fucking one of them.
What I don't understand, anybody who religiously watches this show, and we definitely appreciate you, anybody who has not taken advantage of your first period hockey totals after the past 3 years, I don't know what we have to do to them.
I'm going to give you one more just because I'm in a good mood. Colorado and Toronto are each 4-1 to the over in the first period in the last 5 games. That's a 9, 10, 11, that's a 14-1 stat for you in first period hockey totals. There ain't a motherfucker out there that's hit 14-1 in their last 15 hockey games. Guys, if you know what you're doing, you can absolutely make money. That's why I tell people all the time, whether you're crawling or balling, we have promotions for all size shapes of sports bettors. If you're a couple $100 sports bettor, we'll get you in a money management program, build you a bankroll, and turn you from a goldfish to a whale. For all you real estate brokers, you guys out there that got big money, hedge fund, looking to flip that shit like a world-class gymnast, we got personal plays for all you guys out there betting $10, $20, $50,000 a game. I have a $20,000 player picked up $100,000 last week.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Our goal is to pick up a solid 4 or 5 units per week. Game a day, not every day, no parlays. Guys, this is the best season you could possibly imagine to make money. We're 30 days away from March Madness. If you guys didn't know, I'm doing a promotion right now. It's $199 for the rest of the month, college basketball. Reason why I'm doing that, one game doesn't mean shit. I want to show you guys 2 weeks of service, build you a bankroll so you can go into the March Madness tournament and break these motherfucking books like they've never been broke before. The whole idea is to bet more money on less games. If you haven't DM'd or you haven't signed up, give us a call, DM us. We're always available to take care of you. And more importantly, guys, you deserve the finer things in life. If you're not at the place where you want to be right now, 2024 is not, going your way like paparazzi breaking your arm in the same place twice within 5 weeks, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. You always want to have positive people around you. You don't want any negativity around you, anybody that's holding you down. You can accomplish anything you want as long as you put your mind to it. You don't take no for an answer. You do hard work. You dedicate yourself to your craft. That's how you stay successful, and there's nothing anybody can do to get in your way. Behalf of VIP Sports, my crew, the Paparazzi, we love you. All-Star Weekend this weekend, college basketball, and those NHL first period hockey totals. Don't let me be the only one cashing in. DM now to join the family, and remember one thing. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. I'll see you next week.
It's Steve Stevens. I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Byron.